What's up, Glam Tribe? Welcome back to my channel. If you're just finding me today, I'm so happy to welcome you into the Glam Tribe. Hit subscribe, join us. I mostly post fashion and beauty content, but today is a teensy weensy bit different, and it's something that I just feel like I need to share with you all because I like to share tips and tricks that also work for my life, my lifestyle, and taking care of my body, taking care of myself inside out, mindset, all of the above is really important to me, especially during this time of 2020. We've all been going through a lot. Like, hit the like if you can relate to the fact that you never thought you would be in the times that we're in, and it will push you in a huge way. So I'm gonna share what I'm taking care of with my body and like my mind and my mindset, and we'll kick it off with body. Now, last year I did have a trainer just to get me in the habit of working out, but I've always been very into eating pretty well. However, if I'm not doing well emotionally, I do take it out with my food, and I did hit that point this year, but I'm getting back into things and got back into the swing of things. I got a new program with carb cycling, and I really do feel like that's helped, but more so just getting like the fundamentals, cleaning up what I like to eat, drink, and consume. I'm gonna kick it off with the fact that I've started incorporating a lot more plant-based meals. That means quite a bit of tofu, and I've gotten like this tofu press. If you have been curious about trying tofu or you want to make it at home or something, it comes like in a container suspended in water, and you have to press it out. Normally that would be like paper towels, stacking like dishes on it to press it out, but this is like an all-in-one system that it has a spring, so you press down the tofu in this container and it drains the water out. And I picked this up from Amazon, and it makes life really easy. Also, meal prep containers. If you're struggling with food, like kind of just cooking things ahead to get yourself prepared, even if you still aren't like fully back to work, like it also helps you save money, because I know Uber Eats is like so good, but godly, some of those fees gets me. So I just have like these meal prep containers. I've used these for years for my meal prep, and again, it's another one that I picked up from Amazon. I get like a big pack, it's like $20, and I literally can line up like my breakfast and my lunch, dinner, everything. And now that I am working, I was working throughout the closure of Florida as well, but I definitely now put these into my lunch box, which I have a massive lunch box, and I can have like 2 meals ready to go at all times. Now, there are 2 things that I have to have in the morning time to like be set up for success. Now, my vitamins, which my mom will be very proud of me because I used to just shrug them off, and then also a flavored beverage. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm always showing like my morning beverage. I love coffee, I like tea, I like it all in the morning. But starting off with supplements, a vegan collagen was something I swapped into. I used to use the Vita Proteins, I think that's what they're called. But I didn't realize how collagen was produced, and it weirded me out a little bit. So I decided to take on a vegan option, which again, I'm not fully vegan. I'm just a little bit more aware and trying to always have plant-based options revolving around for me. So these, you just take 2 in the morning time and you're good to go. They have like a minty scent and very like easy flavor, like it's nothing overly flavored, so they're very easy to take as well, and they're not like a large capsule at all. The other thing that I'm taking, because I just really noticed I needed help with like my digestive health, is a women's daily probiotic. This one's from Garden of Life. So it will help with your digestive health, your immune, and then also like your feminine health. And I really have noticed a nice impact of these. I don't feel like my stomach is so easily disturbed or imbalanced, and I'm really happy about it because it's something I've really struggled with. And I've always known probiotics were good, but you know how it goes. You're like, oh, I don't need it, I'll be fine. You guys, you need a probiotic. Get one in your life. Now for my beverages. I love coffee, however, I've swapped it up a bit recently because I felt like the coffee was giving me a lot of jitters. I ended up getting the Greens Superfood Powder from Teami. I am now a Teami partner, but I've always been like kind of eyeing out this brand and looking at things to try from them, but I really do like this. It has matcha, which will give me my caffeine, spirulina, which is a nice superfood, lots of nutrients in it. It has wheatgrass, like powdered spinach, powdered kale. It's a really good boost of nutrients in the morning, and I feel like it just starts my body off very nice and clean, and I've been using it throughout this week, so I'm really excited to continue using it because I haven't had a bad experience. You will need to add flavor to this. So I have a recipe up on my Instagram stories, but I also added this product to it, which is the skinny syrups. There's different flavors. The one I have here is vanilla caramel, but I get like a multi-pack so I can try different ones. Now this syrup brand I've been using for over a year, and I just buy the variety packs from Amazon to always try something new. This bottle does not come with the pump. You do have to buy the pump separately, and the stem is longer, but I just trim it to fit it, and it works perfectly that way. I can just pump out 2. I like 2. More is more in my world, but you'll really be fine with 1 because it does have a really good flavor to it. So now in the mornings, I will take like 1 scoop of the Super Greens powder. I'll do 2 pumps of the syrup and add warm water to my liking. And then if I wanted to be a little bit creamier, I'll add a non-dairy milk. I've always used non-dairy milk. I just couldn't process like cow's milk when I was younger. So I've only really known non-dairy milk. This is the tumbler from Teami that was sent to me as well, and I'm really thankful for this tumbler because I was struggling. And again, this is really great for when you're on the go. There's actually a compartment, and I have powder in it, so I hope it doesn't get everywhere. But there's the compartment where you can put extra of your powder or a tea, so even if you need to have like a midday boost, you have it there ready on the go. And I like things that are really good for an on-the-go lifestyle. Even though I'm not doing the absolute most, I still go to work, or I'm maybe running errands and picking up groceries and things, and I just like things that make my life easy, and this is definitely one of them. It's really nice and sturdy, and thank you Teami for sending me over these to start implementing and trying. You all can save if you do want to try Teami right along with me. I do have a code Anissa25. It'll save you 25% off of an order of $29 or more. I'll drop the link, I'll drop everything down below, but I'm so thankful they sent me over a discount code to give to you all. That way you can save and try something new, because savings right now is so important. So there you go. I hope you all enjoy it, and thank you for always supporting me. Now let's talk about mindset, because mindset is so important to me, and I did not realize the difference of operating in a good mindset and a bad mindset well into my 20s. I've gone through therapy, I've done that work. I will probably go back and get some additional sessions. I usually take advantage of the employee benefits first and foremost before I go fully out of pocket for those type of things. I know there's a lot of coaches out there, but truly I do love therapy. So right now, if you're going through a rough time, you feel like you need a safe space to talk, work on yourself, I say if you have a stigma about therapy like I did for way too many years, let it go. Find resources, talk to somebody. You won't regret it. It won't be easy, but it'll be so worth it, and you will finally be able to release a lot. The next thing I like to do for my mindset is in the morning, get myself focused. And through that, I've discovered meditation works very well for me. It is awkward as all at first, but once you get through a few days of it, it's just like breathing and really just feeling through things and just leveling out like your mind playing field, and I love it. I use the app Headspace. I use their free meditations. I don't pay for it. If it's free, it's for me. But they're really good, and they're very easy to digest because they're not very long, and it's great if you're just beginning. And then if you find you love it and you want to upgrade to a paid plan, you absolutely can. But for me, the free one does the trick, and I'm really thankful for it. So I just wake up, I try not to check my phone. I try sometimes to like kind of peek at notifications, but I put it down and go right into meditation and go right into prayer, which the second app that I like to use is the Bible app. If you're not into spirituality, I respected it 100%, but for me, like, I like to read along with the prayer plans on there, and that way I just kind of have topics I can explore and give some different perspective and clarity and ground me in my spirituality around that. So that's what I do for my mindset, those two avenues. And then also podcast. I love a good podcast. I love it, love it, love it. I have a list of some of my favorite podcasts, and I love leaning into podcasts because it's like taking place in a conversation about like really being there. You just get to listen and feed your brain and feed your energy, and I'm here for it. Now, the podcasts that I normally listen to are more in like the business empowerment aspect, but a lot of mindset is discussed within that topic. There are podcasts on anything and everything. I've even listened to murder mystery ones, which will take you down a rabbit hole for some entertainment. But for my mindset, these are the ones that I really lean into, which is Girl CEO, hosted by Ronne Brown, The Stranded Phase, hosted by my friend Jessica Hurley, who got me into podcasts, and it's really great if you're in those moments of life where you need to have those breakthroughs, because she discusses how people get through those stranded phases in life. And then Gary Vee, he's a whole wealth of energy and gets me really fired up. Earn Your Happy by Lori Harder. It is a safe and happy place for sure. So much positivity, really interesting guest on there, and I love listening to her podcast. And then also the Influencer podcast by Julie Solomon. It's really good if you're like me, you're in a creative space, but you need to know the business savvy of it, or have like advice about, you know, being a creative entrepreneur. It's a really great space, and again, very valuable conversations take place, credible guests, through and through, really great podcasts. So if you have a podcast that you like to listen to, drop it in the comments down below so we can share. Feel free to share your tips on what you're doing to take care of your mind and body during these times, because that is so important. Don't get me wrong, finances is something I'm still learning about, and this was definitely a wake-up call about taking care of finances. But I know for me, if I'm not taking care of my mind and my body, I am of a complete, utter no use to anybody or anything, or to myself. So I really had to check that personally over this past like 5 months, and I am going to continue to be on that journey, and I'm happy to share that with you. If you want to connect with me more, join me over on Instagram. I share things daily on my stories, what I'm doing, thoughts, all of the above, and I love connecting with you all on there. Other than that, check out the description box for what I've mentioned here, links to everything, that discount code to save from Teami now that I'm a Teami partner. Thank you again to the Teami team for gifting me this product, helping me with my health journey as well, and then also giving my audience the gift of a discount code, Anissa25, to save 25% off of an order of $29 or more. Other than that, while you're going shopping, I'm going to go ahead and throw up another video on the screen for y'all to check out. I'll see you there. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Click on the video. Get back to the glam. Love y'all.